Reminds me of something that happened to me. Never heard anything else like it. Me. Going camping with some buds, call them SNP. First day is fine except for an odd smell hanging in the area, kinda like raw sewage mixed with copper mixed with the scent of asshole sweat. Night falls. We're all sitting around the campfire trading swigs of Jameson's when the smell comes back. Slaps us in the face like a fat bitch twerking on her period with a leaky asshole. Gag.wmv. Hear something circling our campsite. Whatever it is, it's big. It's gotta be 9 feet tall and built like a defensive linesman, only with backwards legs. Still haven't seen it at this point though. Friends scared. But I'm cool as a cucumber. Got my PKP peck and egg at the ready plus a sidearm, so I'm ready to go Rambo on this bitch. Suddenly S goes out to take a piss. We tell him to be careful. 30 minutes later he hasn't returned, starting to get worried. About to go check on him when suddenly he comes back. Only, he looks off. The rustling around the campfire is gone, but the rancid asshole smell is worse than ever. I ask S if he's alright, because he's kinda twitching. He asks, "Are you alright?" Something seems weird about that, but I shrug it off. Figure he's just tired. We all decide to go to bed. But Hess keeps trying to convince us to go into the woods. Me and P say fuck that and go into our tents while Les hangs out next to the fire. That night, I hear P scream. But I think nothing of it, figure it's a bad dream and go back to sleep. When I wake up, both S and P are gone. I wait for a couple of minutes. When they don't come back I drive up to the ranger station and tell them my friends are missing. Guy literally looks at me and says, "If I were you, I'd forget you ever knew your friends." Do as he says. Never went camping again. Eventually S showed back up in town, but he was never the same. P is still missing to this day. Me. 22. Have actual diagnosed schizo best friend. Exceedingly good guy and recently medicated. Helping him get his shit together. He tells me he met a girl behind the mall. Behind the mall. She's literally everything he's into, even likes video and Warhammer Fantasy. I meet her. She's real. Legitimately happy my guy is getting some. She's weird as shit though. Talks weird. Not a speech impediment, not schizo speak, it's like she just recently learned how to talk. Dresses like a Hot Topic worker but she's never heard of MCR, Fall Out Boy, not even fucking Blink. We're at his house playing Double Dash. It'd like she's never used a controller before. He goes to piss, I'm alone with her. Awkward small talk. Everything's fucking black. Like the moments after the power goes out but worse, like someone turned the TV off but it was just that scene we were in. Buddy is back on the couch. He gets up to piss. It goes black again. Buddy gets up to piss. 5 more fucking times. I'm losing my shit, she's fucking cackling. It stays black this time, just enough light I can see her. She's taller now, maybe 9 feet, her mouth's wider than it should be and her voice is coming from everywhere. I blocked out what her eyes looked like but I remember that I don't want to remember them. Everything's normal again. Got you. She fucking giggles. Buddy comes back. Fuck the shitmit.jpg. They're still together, it's been a few years. She makes him really happy and I'm not going to tell a schizophrenic his GF is a skinwalker or whatever the fuck. I make sure I'm never alone with her. Yikes. Reminds me of my own freaky experience. Me. Be preparing for wedding rehearsal with my beautiful future wife. At the rehearsal, wife notices that she forgot a few things at the old family home. I offer to drive back and get them. Wife and I used to live in her family home that was once owned by her father. We moved to a new home about a year or so after he died. Wife's father a hardened World War II vet. Old man always hated my guts and threatened to fight me. His army jacket stayed hanging on a coat rack in the foyer where he left it the day he died. House is completely locked and surrounded by live security cameras. As I'm pulling up to the old house, I look through the front window. Front window provides a clear view into the foyer and the coat rack in the corner. See old man's jacket slowly float over to the coat rack and hang by itself. Clear as fucking day in broad daylight. Nope.exetf out of there without hesitation. Leave and head back to the rehearsal venue. Tell my wife and her family, they laugh about it. Joke about old man wanting to beat my ass from the grave. Don't care. Never step foot in that house again after that. Up here, I'm so glad to see all your stories, some of them get really freaky, so here's another one from me. Be 16 or 17. Be driving down a country road in the middle of the night with two friends. We lived in Burke County in NC at the time, near old 18. We are driving down this road and old car appeared behind us like 60 Beetle. The car follows us for a while and then just disappears before we go around a curve. No places to turn off at, no places to pull off to the side of the road. One side was a hill, other side was a drop-off. After we go around the curve we see a giant all-white hand runs across the road. We make it to the end of the road where my 2011 Ford Focus hatchback stick decides it's overheating. It had been raining all night long. We pull off to a side street off the main road. What we assume is a tweaker rides a bicycle down the road to us. Nigga has a hatchet on his belt. After about 10 minutes of sitting, the car has cooled down for us to leave. I dropped the first friend off. Me and second friend are heading to his house. I'm about to drop him off too. Same tweaker appears at the McDonald's in a card. How TF he do that? He was heading to old 18. Friend in the car decided to tell me he thinks that's the dude that killed his own mother. Pretty sure nigga's lying, so I drop him off and head home. Now I know this shit sounds wild AF and I know it sounds made up, but I promise you guys this actually happened in like the span of 45 minutes. It was crazy AF to me at the time. I've shared this story here before years ago, but here it goes. Me. Living in a rundown apartment across the hall from some older retard lady. Retard lady known for fumbling around and making lots of noise constantly because partially blind. Usually don't care, BC too busy with work and school. One day landlord comes by to fix AC unit. I ask about the retard lady who's been up later than usual banging around her place all night. Landlord's eyes grow wide and face bleaches stark white. Tells me that the old retard lady had died almost 2 weeks ago. I tell him bullshit, I've been hearing her usual banging around. Landlord assures me she is dead, offers me proof. Landlord tells me to follow him. We go to her door, the landlord unlocks it. Old retard lady's apartment clearly unoccupied, nothing out of place. Live on an upper floor so no one can break in except through the hallway door. No way for anyone to get in or out of her apartment without me hearing it. Very clearly. Heard her fumbling around as usual earlier that day. Nope. I nope the fuck out of there to go stay with my sister uptown. I haven't been back to my apartment since. Well, what have you seen? Aliens, demons, ghost, God, Bigfoot, insectoid human? What's something that you've seen firsthand? I'll go first. Me. 16, driving near a cornfield in Bumpfuck NC. Have two friends in the car, we just the Pug's house with that good green. Driving beside the cornfield now after taking a right. Giant blue orb appears out of nowhere. Orb is shooting down a blue light into the field. It's doing this at a rate of like 10 flashes every 3 seconds. All three of us in the car see it. Homie in the back seat sees this giant 8-foot-tall reptile-like creature chasing after the car. WTF nigga, going 50 miles per hour Trina GTFO. Car starts shaking violently and radio starts to turn off and on. Car turns off, it's a stick shift dropping into first gear and roll start it. Car drives like ass but we get away from the orb. All of us freaking the fuck out, wonder what that was. Get to friend's house and smoke. Pic related, it's what it looked like. Can I get a dream analysis for the following dirty dream? Me. Walking at night. See blonde mid. Start jacking off in front of her. She starts to take interest. I realize it's weird. Do you to keep going? She smiles and says yes. Jack off some more. Alarm goes off. Me. Have had some bouts of religiosity during certain times of my life. Sort of believe in God but not a baptized, practicing Christian or anything of the sort. Spend some time today thinking about the improbability of God's existence or any religion being true. Particularly start doubting the resurrection of Christ. Fall asleep for a few hours. Have these absolutely hellish, otherworldly nightmares so horrific they can't even be described in human language. Can't even remember the dreams but know they happened and did not feel like dreams, they felt as if I had been literally transported somewhere for the purpose of that dream. Wake up. Me. Driving a truck. Boys in the back. We're getting closer. Suddenly an urge. I must change course. I must kill. Me 11? At the time. Go into bathroom to take shower. Showering and see a cucumber on the shelf with shampoos. Take it and rinse it off. Start eating shower cucumber. Throw half of it away cause it was too much. Later that day older sister asks me if I saw a cucumber in shower. Yes, 'twas a nice shower snack. She laughs and says I should have eaten it cause she banged it. I then walked like a dinosaur. Me. In a hell of a boss thread. Make a post about stolness, don't remember what I wrote. Get a 666 get. A few moments later I get a Steam pop-up that a friend is playing something. His PFP is a bar now. Kinda creeped me out 10 GL.